This is a review of the ALLJOY Multi-Angle Percussion Massage Gun. Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Candy. I'm a board-certified specialist in orthopedic physical therapy. I'm also a fellowship-trained manual therapist, which means we do a lot of hands-on treatment here in the office, mobilizing people's joints and working on their soft tissues, massaging knots and muscles, and getting things stretched out appropriately. And if you have chronic muscle pain, for example, chronic back pain or fibromyalgia, or if you've just completed a hard work and your muscles feel stiff and tense, getting hands-on work for your muscles from either a massage therapist or a manual physical therapist like myself are great ways to get those knots loosened out. But for most people, that's not something that you have the time or the finances to do every day. So it is nice to have something that you can use in between your sessions in order to help prolong the effect. And that's something that massage guns are able to do. Massage guns have become incredibly popular here, and this is one that was sent to me by ALLJOY to review, and I've taken it out of the box and played with it a little bit, but I wanted you to have the unpacking experience. So I put it back in here, and I'll go through the different massage heads, what they're good for, and how you can best utilize it for various different types of problems. So it comes in a box. You can see that it's got a handle here. It actually comes with its own carrying case, so it keeps all the parts together. You don't have to search for them. And if you happen to be going on vacation or traveling somewhere, either to a sporting event or just going on vacation for fun, then you can pack it up and take it with you. It carries pretty easily. So there's the case. It's just a nice, easy unzip. And it's actually a hard case, so it's not going to get compressed if it's in your suitcase. It's not just like a soft-sided case. And if you open it up, you'll see the actual massage gun itself right here. And it has various different heads. Ball head, heated head here, like a U-shaped head, more of a trigger point head like this, a flat head here, and then sort of a mushroom-shaped head here. And I'll go through those a little bit more in a bit. But for most larger muscles, you're going to want to use the ball head. This is the one you typically see on massage guns. And so the attachments, you just put them right in there. They just press right in. And then you can see on the back of the gun right here, there's settings. You see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That corresponds to the different speeds on the massage gun. There's actually 5 different speeds that you can use. And the power button right here will just adjust the intensity or the speed that you use with it. So you press and hold the power button to turn it on. You'll hear it start up, and it starts on level 1. And you can just vary through the different speeds by pressing the power button again. If you go to 5 and hit it again, you'll see the light's still on, so it's paused. It's not completely off. To turn it off, you just hold the power button down. You'll see that power light goes off. So to use it on, say, like a big muscle group like your thighs, you would turn it on. And just move it around on the muscle. So you can see I'm having to use the other hand to stabilize here. You push pressure down that way, you can get a little deeper pressure into the muscle. I'm going to stop it for a second here. And you can adjust the angle by pressing the buttons here on the side and just moving the head up. And it can go from basically all the way straight to like a 45-degree angle, and then all the way back down to a 90-degree angle there. So if you wanted to hold it this way, you can get a little deeper pressure if you need to change the angle so you're not cocking your wrist in a funny position. That's essentially how you use it. And you can use that on various different muscles in your body, on your back, on your thighs, on your arms. I would be careful using it on your neck, because if you do have high cholesterol or you have some blood clots that are forming, that vibration could potentially dislodge one of those clots. It's not very likely, but probably good to exercise caution when you're working up with a massage gun near your neck. So I went over some of the other attachments before. This attachment here, the U-shaped one, this would be more for around your spinal column. So if you're going on either side of your spine, you'd put one of these prongs on one side of the spine, one of the prongs on the other side of the spine, and that helps get to the deeper muscles down by the spine. The multifidus is the medical term for them, but they're little tiny muscles that run just right over top of the spinal column, and it's hard to get pressure to it with a bigger attachment like that ball. So this allows you to get on both sides of the spine at the same time. It's almost kind of like having a little joint mobilization at a physical therapist or a chiropractor. Now this bullet head, this one is more for smaller muscles. For example, if you're massaging the muscles in your palm or on the bottom of your foot, you'd want to use more of this pinpoint head. It's also really good for areas where you have very localized trigger points and you want to be extremely specific. You don't want just a general beating sensation. You want to really get right down to that trigger point. That's more what this bullet-shaped head would be for. The flat head, this is good for areas like, for example, in your forearm, where it is a little bit of a flatter surface and you're right on top of the arm bones there. That's one area where the flat head would be good. So the next head is this convex head. And you can use this on any body part. You can use it interchangeably with the ball head. I would suggest just trying each of them on the various different places where you want to use it, and use the one that feels better for you. Again, this massage gun is just a tool to help you feel better, and so you want to use what feels best to you when you're using the various heads. Now the next head here is the mushroom head. This one is a little softer in the center. You can see it kind of compresses. So this is good for using around bony prominences or other sensitive areas where you may not want a harder, firmer head. And it's a little bit more compliant and good to use for those more sensitive areas. Next is the claw head. And this claw head goes around your shoulders and you kind of move it around in various different positions around the shoulders. And it's shaped to more of that rounded contour of the deltoid muscle. So it can help you get to some areas that the other heads may be a little harder to hit. And then the final head in this massage gun that I really like this one, it's a heated massager. And you do have to plug it in and charge it. There's a little USB-C port here. And I should mention that the massage gun itself also charges with a USB-C charger. It does come with a USB-C cord, but it's the same one that most cell phones these days charge on. So you don't need to have a bunch of different chargers for your various devices. You can use the one that comes with it, or you can also use your cell phone charger if you have a USB-C, and that will charge both the massage gun as well as the heated massage head. But when you press this button here, you'll see a little green light come on. That tells you that the heating element inside the head is on. And I'm going to move it around on my forearm here until I start to feel the heat. And I just turned it on a couple seconds ago, but already it's starting to get kind of warm. And a good word of caution on this is you do want to kind of move it around on your forearm as you're massaging or wherever else you're using it. If you stay in the same spot for too long, this does get kind of hot and you don't want to cause a burn. So make sure if you are using this heated massage head that you're kind of moving it around and you're not holding it just directly over the same area for too long. So those are the different heads of the ALLJOY massager. And if you think this is something that you'd like to pick up, again, it's good for either chronic muscle knots that need some maintenance massage therapy, or for more acute things where you want to work out the lactic acid after having a hard workout, for example. It's good for both of those type of problems, and I'll put a link in the description below this video where you can pick it up. Now, if you are using it for more of a chronic problem, say chronic muscle knots, for example, you do ultimately want to find out what caused those in the first place. That this does a really good job of helping you get some relief, but just like seeing a massage therapist or going to a chiropractor, if you don't address the underlying root causes, then it keeps coming back and you have to keep getting massage or keep going to the chiropractor or keep using the massage gun daily. And if you don't want to have to rely on doing things like that, and you want to figure out what's causing the root cause of your muscle knots and how you can get them to go away so they don't keep coming back, if you're in the St. Louis area, just reach out to us at More for Life, and we'll be happy to help you figure out what's causing the muscle knots, as well as what you can do to get it to go away. And if you're watching this from somewhere else but you found the video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you can get notified of our future videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.